Hey, my name is Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. I have a Goodwill Bins haul today. I got 58 pounds, I believe, of stuff. They changed the rules again at my bins, so we used to be able to bring the cart right up to the bins with us. Now they have them, they went from that to you had to leave them on the side of the room where all the bins are, and today we had to leave them in an entirely different room, and you had to go back and forth with your stuff, which was very annoying. And they also took about 2.5 hours between the first turn and the second turn. So overall, kind of shocked I got as much as I did, but I have quite a few jackets, which I think added to the weight, but we will talk about those in a bit. Found a couple of things that I'm pretty excited about. Actually, really only one or two, but that's okay. So let's dig in. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, like I said, but I also take things to the buy-sell trade stores like Plato's Closet and Once Upon a Child. Those are what I have easily accessible in my area. And I'm also doing a children's consignment sale in September. So I think I'm going to save some of the things that I got today for that and start getting that all together. That is a lot of work, but it's fun and something different to kind of mix up what I do. And they have it twice a year in my area, so I try to participate in the fall and the spring. Here are 2 pairs of kids' Old Navy jeans. These are more like a cargo style in kind of a brown, and then these are just a normal straight jean. I don't know if I'm gonna save these for the sale or just bring them to Once Upon a Child. I might save these and bring these now, just because I don't want to have to store everything for over a month, but I do need to start picking up things, so I should probably save some good stuff. This is also children's, I believe, and I've found this once before, and I think I found 2 pieces today. The brand is Bond Point, and it's kind of a more expensive kids brand. I don't know if the piece that I have found before has sold, but this one is a little polka dot skirt, and it actually has a real tag on it, which this isn't a brand I would have expected that the Real takes, so that's good to know. But I will probably list it myself. We've got some Hannah Anderson. This is one of probably the most commonly found pajamas that I come across, is these Christmas ones. These are a kid size 8, got the top and bottom. I have sold these multiple times, so very easy listing for me to do. Warning, there is quite a lot of kids stuff in here today. Not all, but we will definitely come across a lot of it, because when stuff isn't great, I do tend to pick up lots of kids things, because my store, when you hit the 50-pound mark, the price goes down 20 cents. So when I can, I prefer to hit that 50-pound mark, and getting the kids stuff is easy to find. A lot of people do not pick up kids things, and also helps me reach that weight point. So this is a dress from Primark, fun kind of metallic party dress. This one I will take to Once Upon a Child. The sale in September, they prefer fall and winter things at this sale, so that wouldn't really qualify for that. However, this would. This is Max Studio, and it's a little fall sweater dress that I'll probably save. A couple kids t-shirts. This one is Paw Patrol. I'll just take that to Once Upon a Child. And then this one is Batgirl, and I'll take that there as well. When I'm looking at kids stuff to bring to Once Upon a Child, I'm mainly focusing on condition. So for a shirt like this, is the graphic cracked or anything? Is there a lot of pilling? And of course stains. So that's what I'm looking for more so than brand, is good condition pieces. This is a Victoria's Secret bra that is brand new with tags, a 34A, but definitely an easy listing, and new with tags is always great at the bins. This is the brand Sundry, which when I first started reselling was worth picking up, but not so much anymore. But at the bins, I still do grab it to send to thread up. That's just a basic little t-shirt. Then this is Athleta, and I'm not 100% sure if this is a dress or just a very long tank top. I think it'd be a very short dress, but it's definitely a long tank. Athleta does have codes usually, as long as the tag didn't get cut out, which it did. So, I'll see what I can find of this, if I should list it or if I should just try either Plato's or thread up with it. Then this is a kids brand, which I think I've come across once, and it's called Lola and the Boys. And this is like a tutu party dress. Very fun little piece. I will probably list this because it looked like I could get like 30 or so for something along these lines from this brand. At first I was wondering if it was a dance costume or not. It actually is a little stained, so I'll see if I can get that out. I thought it was maybe a dance costume, but that brand is just known for kind of fun things like this. This, if the vintage guys had seen, would have probably tried to beat me up for it. This is a vintage Chicago Cubs single stitch shirt. It seems to be in pretty good condition. I think I didn't notice any stains on it. I have no idea what I can get for this, but I'm hoping like maybe $30 or so. I think it's pretty cool. The tag on it is Logo 7 ink, made in USA, size extra large. But I never find vintage stuff because there's a lot of vintage t-shirt guys at my bins, and I just got lucky finding that. This has some stains as well, but they were scraping off with just my nail, so I know I'll get them out. This is Peter Millar, which is a very good men's brand. This is a quilted vest, perfect time of year to start picking up some fall and winter things. I don't sell a ton of men's stuff, but this should be a pretty easy listing, and Peter Millar has done decently for me in the past. This is a sports bra from TNA, which is an Aritzia brand. This is their little symbol. I will take this to Plato's. I do sell some Aritzia stuff, but this isn't very substantial. And this is for Plato's as well. It's just a fun hat that says out of office. I imagine it's brand new because it has this little hook on it. It's from the brand 47. But Plato's has taken a ton of baseball hats from me, and they're super light at the bins. This is a kids Ralph Lauren shirt, which anything with the little bears on them does well for me. This is just a pretty simple t-shirt, but I should be able to get like $20 for this little kid's t-shirt. These I will take to Once Upon a Child. There's holiday kind of leggings, but they are very crisp, not worn. I'm gonna say they've never been worn or washed. So they always have a sign up of what they're looking for, and leggings are on it all year round. So when I find good condition ones, I grab them because a lot of the time there's some Old Navy biker shorts that I'm just keeping for myself. Shirt was with that little polo bear one. This is a plaid polo from Ralph Lauren. I will take this one to Once Upon a Child. And this is going to be really hard to show because it is a wrap skirt. But it's like a maxi wrap skirt in a tie-dye type of print, and this is from All Saints. And I like finding kind of funky or unique pieces from All Saints. They usually have a style name on them. I think this is the Spitalfields style, size 10, and it's cool long maxi skirt. This I'll probably send to thread up. This is a Barney's New York, which is a more expensive department store, kind of like Saks, Nordstrom's, on that level. Material tag in this, so someone probably cut it out, but I can tell from the feel that it has wool in it, and it kind of has that fuzzy look that it maybe has either alpaca or mohair, something like that in it. But I don't think I would get too much for it myself, but this is something I think thredUP would price decently. This I picked up just because it was brand new with tags. This is from the brand Absorba. Never heard of it, but just a baby jumper type thing. They had it at Goodwill for $1.99, and I will take this to Once Upon a Child. They don't take tons of footies, pajamas like this from me, but when they're new with tags, they pretty much take anything new with tags, so I think that should be fine. This is Ann Taylor, which I certainly don't grab everything from this brand, although I do personally like it for myself. But this is a cardigan in a kind of tweed-ish knit with the gold buttons. It's, you know, a Chanel type of style. Obviously no one's gonna mistake this for Chanel, but it gives you that same kind of vibe. So I will list this. These were very popular last year, and I think they will be again this year. This is from March 2024. So yeah, this is a very current piece. I've got another hat, and this one I will list myself. This is Vuori, which is an activewear brand that's very good. I don't come across it very often at all. This is, it says Vuori Active Club, and it has the Vuori tag inside, as well as the classics Yupang. Don't know what that is, but I will list it as Vuori, and look to probably get like 20 bucks for this. This is a fun vintage, I think, piece. This is Wrangler, and it's more of a like Western style shirt. It has these kind of little, I don't even know what to call them, studs almost. They're not rhinestones, but they're like the size of rhinestones. It's very rodeo type feel to it. The buttons are not pearl snap, but they're rhinestone snap. So I thought this was really fun. Hopefully that does okay for me. These are Hannah Anderson boys corduroy pants. Always check the knees on kids' pants. That's where you're gonna see the most wear. These I will hold for the sale and the consignment sale and sell them there. This is Abercrombie. I will most likely list this myself. I like selling Abercrombie. This is slightly a style that I think Plato's would not take. I think they would say this is a little more mature than what they take, which is silly, but so I think I'll sell that one myself. This I think I will hold for the sale as well. This is a kids Harry Potter robe costume. Halloween costumes have historically done well for me at the sale, as well as Once Upon a Child taking them. So if it does not sell at the sale for whatever reason, I will bring it to Once Upon a Child. I'll bring everything that doesn't sell at the sale to Once Upon a Child. Then this I only grabbed because it's brand new, MSRP $60. The brand is CC. I've seen this at like Macy's and TJ Maxx, so I will send this to thredUP. This I think I will hold for the sale. This is Children's Place, but another Christmassy sweater dress. This one I think I'll take to Once Upon a Child. This is Old Navy. I think it's a dress, kind of like a hoodie sweatshirt dress. More Abercrombie. This one is a little tweed skirt that I will list. It has a couple snags that I have to cut off, but that is no big deal. And thought that was cute. That'll do well for fall and winter. And this is Abercrombie as well. I think that's the only 3 pieces. These were all pieces at the store. They wanted $8 for this bodysuit. Abercrombie makes really nice bodysuits, especially from the soft A&F collection. They do well. I just sold one yesterday, actually. They are kind of thicker, so they look nice and people like them. And this I will take to Once Upon a Child. Slightly out of season. I was trying not to pick up too much summer stuff because I'm sure they're slowing down on taking that, but I thought this was really cute. It's Wonder Nation, which is, I think, Walmart, but it's actually a linen blend, little Hawaiian shirt. And then these, I think I will take as well. Very cute little pair of girls' overall shorts. The tag is kind of vintage, but I'm not sure if it's actually vintage or just like a cheap brand, but I thought those were really fun. This has a little bit of washwear to it, but I thought it was still worth grabbing, and this is Quince. And this is like a midi stretchy t-shirt dress with a big twirly kind of skirt. Quince has very nice basics, so I expect to get around 20 to 25 on that. And these are Janny and Jack kids brand, great kids brand. I do sell it often. These I think I will hold for the consignment sale. They're like a green corduroy boys pant. These are a pair of shapewear. The brand is Leonisa. They sell at Macy's, but they're like $100 before retail price. So I figured, I've never sold this brand before at the bins. I figured if I could get 20 bucks for these, that's awesome. This is Madewell. And it's a cute little dress, but I think it's a little bit of an older style, fun print. This is 2021, so it's actually not as old as I thought. I was expecting more like 2018. I will look this one up and see. I've mostly been listing really substantial pieces from Madewell, which I wouldn't consider this to be. More like big sweaters, jackets, very current stuff, really cool jean styles. So I will look that one up and decide if I should list it or send it to ThredUp. I think these were the only adult jeans that I got today, and these are actually Athleta. I think I've sold a pair of Athleta jeans once a while ago. These are a size 12, and they are skinny, I would say. They have Sculptech. They don't have like a style name in them or anything, but they are from 2019. Black jean. I believe I will list them if it turns out they're worth like under 20, then I'll try ThredUp. This is a really cute shirt from Zara. I love the style of this one. It's all embroidered too, size large. I will definitely list that one. This one's Zara too, another fun kind of summer shirt. I'll probably list this one as well. It should be an easy list, and I think it's cute. And this was kind of fun. This is I think it's Urban Outfitters. It has like it just has their tag. It doesn't have a brand name on it, but I think it's Urban and not Anthro, but it's a shower curtain with like peaches and oranges on it. And I've sold some Anthro and Urban home things before, and this is in great condition. I think I should be able to get around $20 for it. Kind of fun to list something different. This is a Skims bra. It almost is, I would say the material reminds me of a pair of tights. Like, it's a very thin material. Skims does great. This is a size medium bra. You can usually find like what the style names are, and finding the color is hard with Skims because most of their stuff is various shades of beige, and trying to match which one it is can be hard, but Skims usually flies out of my closet. This is not a brand that I'm familiar with, but it felt really nice, so I figured I'd grab it and try Once Upon a Child with it. The brand is Lulu Lollipop, and it's just like a waffle knit footy, but it feels really nice. It has tencel in it. So we'll see if they take that. And this is my first time finding the brand Lake, which is a very expensive pajama brand. Sadly, I only found the bottoms, but I still think they were absolutely worth grabbing. A lot of their pajamas are this kind of stripe, nautical, I'm gonna say like New England-y type vibes. And I'm excited to get those listed and see how they do. This is a brand new, has the sticker on it still, t-shirt from Epic Threads. I wanna say that's Walmart. That'll just go to Once Upon a Child. This will go to Once Upon a Child as well. I'm not gonna save this for the sale. This is an H&M sweatshirt with some animals on it. It says, what kind of party is this? I don't know. Then I don't know what the market on this will be, but I thought it was really cute. I'll use it in my Christmas decor if it's not worth me relisting or reselling. But it's Hearth and Hand with Magnolia from Target. Little stocking. Sometimes stockings can be kind of sought after in that if you have matching ones for your family, have another kid, have a spouse, have someone who additionally needs a matching stocking, people could be looking for them. So we'll see if I could get 10-15 bucks for this, that I would be happy with that. And these are some Gap Kids pants that I will bring to Once Upon a Child. I could definitely keep these for the sale, but I think I know that I'm gonna run out of storage for that stuff quickly leading up to it, so trying to a month out keep just the best of the best, and I'll probably do 2 more bins trips before then to get more stuff. I did pick up this little pillow today. It's that kind of like almost rug knit style. It's wool. It has a little zipper on the back. I didn't see a brand name, so I don't know if it's just something that you'd get at like Home Goods, or if this could possibly be like Urban Anthro. But it kind of has that feel to it, so I figured I'd grab it. Very lightweight. And we'll decide what to do with that. I have 3 pairs of shoes today, which the shoes at my bins are kind of a nightmare. They are so hard to find matches. They only bring them out like once a day, so people go crazy over them. So I kind of stay away from it, and just as I have extra time in between rounds, I'll go take a peek at them. But I do often find kids' shoes because people don't really pick them up so much. So these are little sparkly girls' boots. They are Cat and Jack size 12. I will keep these for the consignment sale. Then these are a men's black leather sneaker. The brand is The Greats, which I believe these probably retailed around $200. The only thing is they're missing insoles, so I'm just gonna put in like an inexpensive pair from like Walmart or whatever, just so that there's something in there. I feel like they'll do better with that than even if someone wants to replace them with their own. But otherwise, they're in really great condition and like a super soft leather. The last pair is these sandals, and the brand is, I'm gonna say Maria, M-A-R-E-A, Maria, not sure. These seem to be reselling in the 100+ price point. These do have some wear on them. Like you can see, this one has some leather wear on it, but structurally they're in pretty good shape. So I'm going to see if I can do anything with my leather conditioner to get these in a little bit better condition. Like this is all in great shape, and we'll try out a new shoe brand. This is Grayson Mini, which always has the cutest little kids things. This is a little sweatshirt. I think I will save this one for the consignment sale, but this one I think I'll bring to Once Upon a Child, since this one also really cute. They're right next to each other, but this one's just Cat and Jack. So I'd probably only get like maybe $4 after, like, I think at the consignment sale I get 60% of what something sells for, so I'd probably list that for like $8, so I'd only get like $5 for it, and they'll probably give me $2 for that at Once Upon a Child, so I'm just gonna take it there. This is a Trader Joe's shirt, and I have heard that Trader Joe's stuff does weirdly well on Depop, so I figured I would give it a shot and see if someone buys that. This I grabbed because it's new with tags. This is a just plain white Hollister t-shirt, nothing crazy. I think it only retailed for like $15, but I'm gonna try and take it to Plato's and see if they'll buy it since it's new. Then these are Zara girls, kind of like longer bike shorts. I think I'm gonna just take these to Once Upon a Child. And this is for Plato's as well. This is from Primark, but they have bought every single tote bag that I've ever brought to Plato's. So hopefully that streak continues. It's in good shape inside and everything. And it's a nice big size, so hopefully they take that. Then I have 2 bathing suit bottoms that I'm gonna send to ThredUp. This plain black one is J. Crew, and this one is ModCloth. If I had the matches for either of them, I would sell them myself, but ThredUp separates bathing suit top and bottom anyway, so I never mind sending the separates into them. I looked this over a lot for holes. Hopefully I didn't miss any. This is Eileen Fisher, size 1X, blue sweater. It's like a turtleneck sweater. It's definitely wool. Let's see, 100% merino wool. Did not see any holes, which would be amazing. It's a really pretty teal color, so I will sell that, assuming it's in as good condition as I hope it is. And this is probably the best piece that I found today, as long as I can get some staining out of it. The brand is, I'm gonna say, Solani. Never heard of it before. Was attracted to it by the bows on the front. They are like bejeweled, beaded, super cute. This retailed for almost $700. It is a size 0, but it has 2 stains there, and then it has these on the back, and I'm sure that I can't just throw it in the wash with these bedazzled bows on it, so I'm gonna have to get a little creative with trying to stain treat these, but if I can get this clean, I can get about $150 for this piece, so I'm really hoping I can get those out. Also stained is this Anthropologie sweater. This is from By Anthropologie. It's a medium. It has a couple stains on it. That one looks like it could be blood. So going to wash this and see if I can get it out, because otherwise it's in good shape. It's not super pilled or anything, so hopefully can clean that up. Probably take this to Plato's. This is Urban Outfitters, kind of see-through-ish corset top with sleeves. A lot of Athleta today. I don't hate that, but this is a bathing suit top. I will probably send this to ThredUp as well. This is a size large. Again, if I had the matching bottom, I would list it. And these are Athleta too. These are, I think, like swim shorts, basically. They are a large. I don't think they match that top, but I think they're swim shorts with like that hole on the back. So I'll probably sell those though. This is a top I got for myself. I think it's just from Kohl's, but it's just a black blouse with like smocking at the top that I liked. So I'm gonna keep that one. Then I'm gonna take this to Plato's. This is a men's Nike t-shirt that says bucket after bucket. I originally thought this was kids, but I figured Plato's will probably take it anyway. We have some cute, actually it's a little dress, little overall dress from Gap to take to Once Upon a Child. This is Gap as well. This is a really cute one with like this bow print on it. I think I'm going to save this one for the consignment sale because this one has kind of Christmas feel to it. This one will go to Once Upon a Child. I think this is Gap as well. Yeah, this one's more summer. Did find one piece of kids bamboo pajamas, which you know are my favorite to find at the bins. These are little sleepies with this like breakfast print on them, size 0 to 3 months. If you aren't picking up kids bamboo clothes, especially at the bins, you should definitely consider it. And this will go to Once Upon a Child. This is Crew Cuts and Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles t-shirt with all 4 of them on it. This is vintage and I just thought it was so fun. The brand is Ben Ami, made in Mexico, size 38, but it's like this dove floral. It kind of reminds me of like Woodstock, light button down shirt. I just thought the print was really fun and I don't find cool vintage stuff very often. Then this is gonna get saved for the sale. This is a New with Tags kids bathrobe. New with Tags stuff is great, especially something like this because you could totally give this as a gift to someone if you wanted. But cute little soft lion bathrobe. Then this has a little stain on it, but this is Tory Sport, which is Tory Burch. And it's either tennis or pickleball. I think tennis. Polo. Thought that was really fun. It just has one little yellow stain on it to try and get out. These someone threw back, and as soon as I touched them, I was pretty sure they were Lululemon, and I was correct. And someone just didn't find this on it. But when you know, you kind of can figure it out. These are men's work pants, size 32. I don't know if they're the ABC or the Commissioner. I don't know the men's styles that well, but I will definitely sell them. And these are Cat and Jack shorts. I was trying not to pick up too much summer, but I loved those. This I think I will take to Once Upon a Child because it's a brand I've never heard of, but it's Violet Sky and it's like a quarter zip activewear top. I thought that was a nice style for kids. These are 2 vintage linens. My mom does lots of stuff with vintage linens, so grab those for her. This little bathing suit is Janny and Jack. It's definitely a slightly older one. This one's 2010, but such a cute little style with the little pineapple on it. I will list this one myself. I think I will take this to Plato's. So this is Billabong and the Simpsons collab. And it's this, I've never really watched The Simpsons, so I don't know what this is, but I think Plato's will take that. Then this is a Halo sleep sack, which is probably the top brand of sleep sacks for kids. I will take this to Once Upon a Child. They're kind of 50-50 on taking them, and if not, then I will bring it to the consignment sale. These are Wilfred, and these are their faux leather pants, which is the nicest faux leather I've ever felt. They feel more leather than some leathers that I have come across. Every time I find them, I'm shocked that they're not leather. They are size 0 and white, which is the only thing that stinks, but they are a straight leg style, so I think I will list them myself. And this is, I guess, a little fanny pack, or maybe like you wear it like this because it has a pocket on the back that's probably for your phone. But this is from Triangle, which is a bathing suit company. So picked it up, very expensive bathing suits. No idea how this will do, but figured worst case scenario, Plato's would probably take it. Then this is Cat and Jack, new with tags. It is an XXL, so it's like a boys red sweater. I guess it could be either, but I would assume this was boys. I would consider saving this for the consignment sale if it was a smaller size, but I think I will have a hard time selling a boys 18 at that event. So I think I will take it to Plato's or to Once Upon a Child, and they'll just take it from me. Then I think this is the last piece of Athleta. This is like a very lightweight hooded dress, maybe like bathing suit cover up type material, size large. So didn't see any stains on it, and it's white, which is always shocking at the bins, but I'll probably look comps up for this one, see how it is, and either sell it myself or send a thread up. Then this is that Bond Point brand again, and the thing that confused me with it last time is some things is like kids number sizes, and then some things are letter sizes, and I couldn't figure out if they were all kids or if like this says small, so is this doesn't look like a kid's small to me, but I wasn't finding adult things on their website, so I was very confused by it. So I may run into that issue with this piece again, in which case I'll send it to thredUP. This is a Cat and Jack kid shirt for Once Upon a Child. This is a very old Lulu tank. I probably could have left this behind, but I have seen on Depop some people selling these again, that kids are looking for them. I guess they almost fall into Y2K type style, so we'll see. This could sit for a million years, or it could weirdly sell on Depop. Then this is another, oh no, this one's actually Urban Outfitters to take to Plato's. It says Farmer's Market, kind of a baby tee style. And in one bin, the second bin I touched of the day, I found 4 pairs of Lulu leggings. They are a variety of sizes, I believe, too, which is always interesting. These are a size 4. They are, I'm gonna say these are lines in kind of a tie-dye print. Then these are more of the Wonder Under type material, in like an electric blue, and these are also a size 4. And then these ones are definitely Wonder Unders. These are a size 8, I think, in an olive green color. And then the last are Aligns in black in a size 2. So was very excited to come across all of these in one pile, and I wasn't the first person to touch the bin either, which means someone just was skimming the top and didn't look deeply enough. Obviously Lulu doesn't do as well as it once did, but 4 pairs of decent leggings at the bins, you can't go wrong with that. Then I have this hat that I found. The brand is Rockin' C, and it's a medium in the Danielle style. It's like a burgundy with this black velvet ribbon on it. They seem to be going for like $30. I thought this was kind of a fun thing to have in my closet as fall approaches. Yeah, we'll see how it does. I have only sold a handful of kind of cowboy or like floppy hats, so kind of an unusual thing for me to pick up, but it seemed in good shape. Then the rest of what I have is jackets, and there's quite a few of them. Most of them are kids, and I think I'm going to save the majority of them to take to the consignment sale, because I should get very good money for them there. And Once Upon a Child does give me good money for jackets, which is why I get them, and also like snow pants and bunting. But I think for the purpose of this sale, the jackets will do well. So first is a vest. This one's actually from H&M, and it's like a blue camo print. Seem to be in very good condition. I always check the zippers, and it doesn't apply to this one, but also the cuffs of kids' jackets tend to be pretty dirty. And this is a bunting, which bunting is like the little full body snowsuits for kids. This is Rothschild, which I'm not sure where that's sold. This is slightly matted on the fur. I don't think there's really anything I can do about that. So I may take this one to Once Upon a Child first to see if they'll take it. And if they don't, then I'll bring it to the sale. So I don't know if they'll say like that condition is not good enough for them, but I would kind of rather they take it than I try to bring like top tier condition things to the consignment sale. This one is Gap Kids, and it's a size large, which is great that I found one or two in bigger kids sizes. I think this one was in excellent shape. I know there's one or two that have some stains, which is pretty common with kids jackets, but this one seemed to be really good, so I will save that one. And this is more of a lightweight jacket for fall, in this olive green from Gap, and I'll save this one as well. This is another bunting, the little bear ears. This one's from Old Navy, in great shape, I believe, so I'll save that one. This does have some stains on it, but I think I should be able to get them out. And this one is Zara. Zara kids jackets have done very well for me in the past. Assuming I get the staining out of this one. Let's see if you can even see it on there. I should be able to list this for like $30 at the consignment sale, and it should sell. Even though the buttons have a little wear, there's a good market for Zara Kids winter coats. I think this one is adults, and it's not a brand I'm familiar with. THM, and then it says Thermalite down, but it is a super lightweight puffer. I love getting these at the bins because they cost so little, because they're basically just air. I will find out this brand if it's worth me selling or not, and if not, I will hold on to it for a month or two until Plato's starts taking jackets, and then they should take that one from me. This is a Crew Cuts kids jacket, which is also great. This one is nice and heavyweight. I think it's a kids 12. So this one, again, I should easily be able to list for like $30 at the consignment sale and make some really great money on this one. And then last is an adult jacket that I will sell myself, and this one is Scotch and Soda, and it is the Super Parka from Scotch and Soda, size medium. It has this huge tag, but this probably retailed for over $200, if not more than that. Overall, it's in good shape. There's a little bit of wear on the cuffs, which kind of happens to this puffer material often, but overall I think this should do pretty well. It's otherwise in very good shape, like the fur is in good shape and everything. So I hate storing jackets, but people weren't buying them yet at the bins today, so I figured I should take advantage of that. Soon people are going to start buying them again, and then it, you know, becomes more competitive. And I realized that I forgot these. These are 2 pairs of boys shorts from Hannah Anderson. One is black, one is blue. I believe they're both size 8. Yeah. So I think I'll probably bundle these together since I have 2 of them in the same size. They're definitely the same exact style, just different colors. So yeah, that is everything now. Hopefully the jackets end up being fruitful for me at the consignment sale, and hopefully I can get the stains out of that dress with the bows, because if I can, that will absolutely be the best find of the day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.